Who does not like the rainy season?
Sister, look at the lightning in the sky.
Seems like it is going to rain very hard.
Suddenly, the electricity of the house went off.
Hey, someone come with a torch and help me in the kitchen.
On hearing Dad's voice, Sohan and Sunaina went carefully towards the kitchen. Mother started lighting the torch, but it didn't start.
Mother, show it to me.
Sunaina went out in the light and checked the torch.
Its bulb looks absolutely fine. Let me check the battery.
As soon as Sunaina pulled out both the cells, she noticed that one of them was not installed properly.
Hey, this cell is fixed upside down. Now, let's place it correctly and check.
Sohan was watching all this very carefully. As soon as she fixes the cell, the torch lighted.
Hey, very good. You've turned it on.
Yes, Dad. Its cells were placed in the wrong direction. Now I have fixed them properly. Yesterday, we did this experiment in the class. In this torch, electricity comes through the power cell. The electric cell inside this produces electricity.
Seema Didi made groups of 4 children and gave each group a bulb, some electric wires, plastic rubber and an electric cell. All groups have a bulb, battery and electric wires. First of all, check the bulb thoroughly and then tell me, what have you seen?
The bulb is made up of glass and there are small wires inside the bulb.
Those wires are called fibers. When we will light the bulbs by experiment, carefully inspect the fibers.
The bottom of the bulb is made up of metal. It is round in shape. Seema Didi, it also has a plus and a minus sign placed on it.
That bulb has 2 terminals. One has a plus sign and one has a minus sign on it. Now we will all learn to turn on the bulb with the help of this battery. You should keep in mind that with the help of this battery, we are producing electricity. Do this experiment in front of elders and only with the help of this battery. Do not repeat such experiments using electrical wire or socket. Now remove the plastic cover or layer from both ends of the electric cables. All of you have been given a plastic rubber. With the help of that, try to light the bulb by connecting the battery, wire and bulb. All the 5 groups started working. Sunaina's group consists of Sunaina, Mohan, Meena and Pradeep. Sunaina quickly removes the plastic cover and Mohan puts the plastic rubber on the battery and starts connecting the other ends of the wires to different parts of the bulb. The same process is going on in other groups too.
Let me connect both these ends to the bottom of the bulb.
The bulb does not turn on while doing so.
Look at this. Marks are there, both on battery and bulb. Let's connect the plus sign of the cell with the plus sign of the bulb and the minus sign of the cell with the minus sign of the bulb.
On doing so, the bulb turns on.
Seema Didi, look, the bulb has turned on.
Oh wow! Now let us connect it upside down.
Can we reverse this? Let's connect the plus sign of the cell with the minus sign of the bulb and the minus sign of the cell with the plus sign of the bulb.
Even on doing this, the bulb turns on. All the groups tried to turn on the bulb in their own way and everyone succeeds. All the children were very happy after the experiment. When all the things, bulbs, wires, and batteries are arranged properly, then it makes a way for electricity to pass. This type of arrangement, where both terminals of the power cell are connected to both terminals of the bulb, it is called an electric circuit. The bulb could only be turned on when an electric current flows through the electric circuit you created.
Yes.
Okay, now let's make a flow chart of what we learned today, kids. Seema Didi created a flow chart on the board like this. From electric cells, electricity is generated. Electric current, which flows through electric circuit, through which electric devices operate. Dad cut the wire from one side in the circuit. Immediately, the bulb turned off because the flow of current stopped.
Sunaina, can you remove the plastic from these two ends of the wire?
Sunaina quickly removed the plastic layer. Dad took out a key from the old box and attached one end of the wire to that key.
Sunaina, now connect the second part of the key to the wire.
As soon as Sunaina connected the other end of the key to the wire, the bulb turned on.
Oh wow, it was very simple.
Dad, why did you use the keys to make the switch? There's a lot of stuff in this box.
Let's do one thing. Let's add different things to this power circuit and then check if the bulb lights or not. Mother picked up some items like rubber, iron nail, chalk, piece of cloth, piece of glass, etc. from the box.
Sunaina and I will make a list of all these things and see which things will light the bulb.
Sunaina made a list on paper.
First of all, let's try with this iron nail.
Sunaina removed the key and connected the iron nail. The bulb turned on.
Father, write yes in front of the iron nail in this list. Now let's try with eraser.
On connecting the bulb with rubber, it didn't light. Nor on connecting with the piece of cloth. But on connecting with the silver spoon, it lighted up. Iron nail. It lights the bulb on. Rubber. The light bulb doesn't turn on using rubber. Cloth. Use of cloth doesn't light the bulb. Silver. Silver turns the light bulb on.
Why is it that the bulb is illuminated by some things only?
That's because some of these things are electrical conductors and some are insulators.
What is it?
When the current flows in an electric circuit, if there is any resistance in between, the flow of electricity gets disrupted and the circuit is considered incomplete. Electric conductors are materials that do not stop the flow of electricity. Rather, these substances make the flow of electricity easy, such as materials made up of metals, iron, copper, silver, etc. That's why electrical wires are made up of metals, so that electricity can flow through them.
But plastic is there on the top of the wires, right?
Yes, wires made of metals are coated with insulating materials. Insulating materials are the substances that prevent the flow of electricity. This is done to prevent people from getting electric shock on touching the wires. So, this is very important.
Yes, children, you should be very careful with electricity. Such experiments should be done only in the presence of elders. Even in home, use electric devices only in front of elders. If carelessly handled, it can cause severe injuries.
Yes, Father. We will take care of these things.
Wow, I really enjoyed doing the experiment with you all.